Have you ever wondered how one incredible tournament can completely change the future of a tennis player? Not just their ranking, but the expectations of an entire country? Because right now, that's exactly what's happening with Alex Eala. At only 21 years old, the Filipino tennis sensation has gone from being a promising junior prospect to one of the fastest rising stars on the WTA Tour. After a sensational run at Wimbledon 2026, tennis experts are no longer asking whether she belongs among the world's best. They're asking just how high she can climb. For years, the Philippines has searched for a tennis player capable of competing with the sport's biggest names on the world's biggest stages. While the country has celebrated legends in boxing, basketball, and weightlifting, tennis has rarely produced an athlete capable of consistently challenging the elite. Alex Eala is changing that story one tournament at a time. Her journey didn't begin with packed stadiums or television headlines. It began with countless hours on practice courts, endless travel, and sacrifices that many young athletes never have to make. Recognizing her exceptional talent at an early age, Alex moved to Spain and trained at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy, one of the most respected tennis development centers in the world. There, she learned not only how to hit a better forehand or improve her serve, but also how to compete under pressure against the best junior players on the planet. The results came quickly. She captured major junior titles, including the Roland Garros Girls Singles Championship, proving that her talent wasn't simply potential, it was real. But anyone who follows tennis knows the jump from junior success to the professional tour is one of the toughest transitions in sports. Many junior champions never reach the top level. The physical demands become greater, the competition becomes stronger, and every match turns into a battle against experienced professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Alex understood that nothing would come easily. Instead of expecting overnight success, she patiently built her career from the ground up. Week after week, she entered smaller tournaments, collected valuable ranking points, gained confidence, and slowly climbed the WTA standings. Every victory moved her a little closer to her dream. By 2023, she had broken into the world's top 200. For many players, that would already represent a major milestone. For Alex, it was only the beginning. The following seasons showed remarkable progress. She became increasingly comfortable competing against higher-ranked opponents, and started producing results that caught the attention of tennis fans around the world. Every tournament seemed to add another chapter to her growing reputation. Then came 2025. That season proved to be her breakthrough. Alex delivered several outstanding performances, including a memorable run at the Miami Open, where she shocked multiple higher-ranked opponents and reached the semi-finals after entering the tournament as a qualifier. She also impressed during the grass court season, reaching another significant final and finishing the year inside the world's top 50. A remarkable achievement for someone representing a nation with limited tennis infrastructure compared to countries like the United States, Spain, France, or Australia. Still, her biggest leap was yet to come. When the 2026 season began, Alex looked more confident than ever. She opened the year with several strong performances, including an impressive quarterfinal appearance during the Middle East Swing. Every tournament added more ranking points and, more importantly, valuable experience against elite competition. Soon, she achieved another career milestone by breaking into the WTA top 40 for the very first time. For most players, reaching the top 40 would be enough to celebrate for months. Alex barely slowed down. Although she suffered an early exit in Qatar, she quickly regrouped and arrived at Indian Wells determined to prove that her rise wasn't a temporary hot streak. Known by many fans as the unofficial fifth Grand Slam, Indian Wells attracts nearly every top player in the world, making it one of the most difficult tournaments outside the four majors. Once again, Alex exceeded expectations. She fought her way into the round of 16, defeating quality opponents and demonstrating that she could compete consistently at the highest level. That impressive run pushed her ranking to another career high, placing her just outside the world's top 25 and making her one of the most talked about young players on tour. Then came another enormous challenge. returning to the Miami Open carried tremendous pressure because she had earned so many ranking points there the previous season. In professional tennis, players must defend the points they earned during the previous 52 weeks. If they fail to repeat similar results, those points disappear, often causing significant drops in the rankings. Many young players struggle under that kind of pressure. Alex didn't. She once again reached the round of 16, protecting much of her ranking and proving that her earlier success wasn't a lucky run. Even though some ranking fluctuations briefly pushed her down the standings due to expiring points, her consistency throughout the season kept her firmly among the world's rising stars. By this point, tennis analysts had begun noticing something important. Alex Eala wasn't simply collecting victories. She was building momentum. Every tournament made her more confident. Every match improved her experience against elite opponents. Every ranking milestone increased the belief that she could soon challenge the very best players in women's tennis. Then Wimbledon arrived. And everything changed. The famous grass courts of the All England Club have created countless unforgettable stories throughout tennis history. In 2026, they created another one. What happened during those 2 extraordinary weeks would transform Alex Eala from an exciting young prospect into one of the biggest stories in international tennis. And it would completely change the conversation about how close she really is to breaking into the WTA's elite.
crack in it, it was solid. And the ranking that earned her that seed didn't come from junior reputation or potential talk. It came from a surface that barely existed in her professional game 90 days ago. On the 7th of June in Birmingham, Eala won the Lexus Birmingham Open, a WTA 125 event on grass. The final went the distance, 5-7, 6-3, 7-5 over Nikola Bartunkova, and it was her first grass court title and the second WTA 125 trophy of her career, per the LTA, ESPN, and the Inquirer. The surface was new. The result already wasn't. And the moment Birmingham ended, the draw in Berlin was waiting. And inside that Berlin draw was the world number 2. Here is where the climb steepened. Berlin Open first round, Eala drew Donna Vekic, the just-crowned Queen's Club champion, fresh off her own grass title, and beat her in straight sets, per WTA Tennis. Round of 16, she drew